shop, or control your lights, control your television, you know, control your life. Well, look no further than a top tier device. This is a top tier device. You all know the name Amazon. I shop there, you shop there, we all shop there. And in fact, I was gonna shop there because it was time for me to upgrade my Fire. This is what I affectionately call America's sweetheart tablet, because it's a top tier tablet, but you pay a fraction of the price. Now, here's what's happening. If you are one of the next 1,500 people, and that is it, top tier tablet, one of the leading names in the industry, the biggest one that they make. We have the final quantities. It is the lowest price that you're gonna find anywhere. So did you do what I told you to do? Did you go to Amazon? I was gonna order mine from Amazon, straight up. The 32 gig on Amazon right now, about $150. I was going to buy it there. They did not have flex pay. They did not have a 90-day return policy. So I thought, well, yeah, but I need it. I had no idea this was even, you know, in our network. I saw Aaron Berger on the air and I'm like, well, that's a good deal. But then I listened to his presentation, and you can't compare this to the 32 gig that is selling on Amazon right now for about $50 more, you know, close to $50 more, $40 more. You gotta compare it to the 64 gig, because latest processor, biggest screen that they make. I'm a big fan of the Amazon Fire, but it's actually 64 gigs of memory because we are including another 32 gig card, which does make this a 64 gig Amazon Fire. First come, first served. You get a voucher, you get a lot of great free stuff. 720-506 is your item selection. It is a $36.66 flex payment with a 90-day return policy. Aaron Berger, you got some splaining to do. You know I love you. The good news is, though, I saw you, I heard this presentation, and lickety-split, I got mine. And at this point, if people are watching and shopping tonight, they will be one of a handful of people who get the remaining quantities. This is actually better than like a Smart Deal or a Today's Special. And I'm not misspeaking. We're actually doing a better price than Amazon, correct?
We are, and that's probably the number one question I get. So let's just clear it up right now. Everyone asks, how is it that you're selling an Amazon product at a lower price than I'm able to buy this exact tablet on Amazon right now? Do these fall off the back of a bus? Are they refurbished? Is it last year's model? What's the deal? The answer is no, it's not refurbished. It's not last year's model. This is the very latest in the Amazon Fire series. It's the Fire 10. This is the one that has the octa-core processor. So multitasking on it is much faster. Your battery life is much longer. You have about a 12-hour battery life. With this tablet, it has the 32 gigabytes of memory. We're even including, which they don't do when you buy it from Amazon, we're even including a 32 gigabyte card. So we've doubled your memory right away, because there's 32 gigs of built-in memory for downloading movies and music and games and photos and all that kind of stuff. But we've doubled your memory right away. You can put this in the side in the little SD card slot. The reason it's less expensive here, ready? It's really not that big of a reveal. It's because Amazon is our partner in this. We call Amazon and say, we'll take everyone you can send us, which in this case has only been a couple of thousand. We would have taken 20,000 if they would have given us that many. They didn't. So we know that we'll sell thousands and thousands and thousands of these in a day. So they give them to us to offer to you guys at a lower price in order to get their product into many more homes. Well, it's that simple. This is the exact same product.
It is. Hey, Aaron and Jared, if you could take me on a tour, what do we have left in the colors? Because I got the black.
I think just blue, right?
I think, do we just have, okay. We have 1,000 in blue, yeah. Oh, you know what? We do have a few of the white. So we've only got,
oh, good.
We do. We've got 400 in the white. Wow, I'm shocked. Okay. So I'd love for everybody to see that quantity left real quickly. What's interesting is, not so much recently, but when, you know, white is kind of a desired color, if you will, in the world of electronics. We all know, you know, the other companies that do, you know, they charge a premium for the white. So the white, there are 400, and then this blue, I had a really hard time deciding, because this blue is almost like a a cornflower. It's a nice dusty blue. It's really, really pretty. Jared, I don't know if we have an if purchase separately or not, but regardless, I'd love to show the quantity left because, of course, you're always welcome to shop 24 hours a day, 7 days a week here at HSN. If you are new to us as a network, first of all, welcome. Hopefully you are safer at home, but wherever your travels are taking you, or whether it's social distancing or otherwise, even if you're just getting this as a backup tablet, many of you know I have an iPad. I have an iPad Pro. You see me shopping with it on the air. Yeah, I have the big name thing, but her poor little screen, it would cost me more than the price of admission on the Fire just to replace her screen. But the other thing about that is, and Aaron knows this is the truth, we can compare this with the Apples and the other big Androids and the other guys, but with the 1,400 that remain, this could be your final show. Amazon, now remember, it's a lower price than Amazon, but this is the better processor. It's the biggest screen that they offer. There is a 90-day return policy. So with over 2,500 sold. Now, I was one of that original 2,500 because Aaron knows the story. I was going to buy it from Amazon, but it was, my Fire, it was time. I mean, they don't go dead, but I wanted a newer processor.
Yeah,
but
an update.
Yeah, I wanted an update. But in order to get that 64 gig, which technically this is, because and incidentally, you could even put a bigger memory card in that if you wanted, if you do a lot of video as I do. But the Amazon sells their 64 gig for almost $200 for $189. So basically what we have is what we have. There is still that 90-day return policy, 400, actually fewer than 400 of the white. Or you can choose that beautiful dusky blue, if you will. And Aaron, at the end of the day, it's so funny, because you know, I do compare this to a top tier tablet. And you know, this is the one that I like to do my streaming and my shopping on, because it's really seamless.
Yeah.
My whole house runs on Alexa. I've got an Amazon Show, that's my alarm clock. I've got, you know, my Echo and, you know, the kitchen, you know, we've got a lot of Amazon products. She helps me turn on my lights, all that great stuff. But honestly, for streaming in particular, I couldn't believe the difference in getting the better processor, because I gotta be honest, I was happy with my Fire, but I thought, you know what, it's time for a little makeover. This is faster, bigger, brighter, smarter. It checks all the boxes, just happens to be a better price.
That's right. And what's a better screen, too? That's something that we often sort of forget. This is look, it says now with 1080p full high definition, 32 gigs, Alexa hands-free built in. I'm going to demonstrate that for you in just a little bit. It means all your movies, all your music, all your games, your news, your weather, your sports, all at the sound of your voice, just by asking. Front and rear-facing cameras, a really nice speaker built in as well. Let me show you guys a couple of things. First thing I want to do is just show you the size of this. This is the largest size. So Amazon makes a 7, an 8, and a 10-inch tablet. I will tell you, I've been selling electronics for a long time at HSN, about 15 years. No one has ever said to me, I think I've heard it all. I've heard every compliment and complaints, of course, along the way. You know, when people wish they had bought a different product or wish they had done, probably one of the number one things I hear, I wish I'd bought a bigger screen. This is the biggest screen. There isn't a bigger screen. No one ever looked at their tablet and thought, you know, I really wish that was smaller. I wish it was harder to see. Never, never, never. Your eyes just don't get better as you get older. It doesn't happen. So here's a little example. This is obviously a 7-inch cutout. So this represents a 7-inch screen. It's nearly 3 times the size of a 7-inch screen. So it makes a really big difference. Now, in terms of simplicity, let me show you something. Actually, let me show you this real quickly, just since I have it here. This is called the G-Hold. This is how I'm holding my tablet. In case you're wondering, how's he holding that in one hand? We have the G-Holds available as well. They're universally compatible with every tablet that's out there. We have lots of different colors. We'll probably pop up a graphic on the right side of your screen for that in just a second. If you want to be able to hold your tablet with one hand and then control it with your other hand like I am. Let me show you my favorite feature. Check this out. Alexa, open Silk browser. I didn't even have to be able to find the internet browser in order to be on hsn.com. Oh, there's the G-Hold that I was just showing you guys and talking to you about. I think that's the rose gold color over there. I've got the purple on my tablet right here. So anything you want to open or anything you want to do, I can say, Alexa, open video. Don't even have to know where my videos are. I just say open video. This is going to open Prime Video for me. I could just as easily open Netflix or Hulu or Disney Plus or whatever it is you love to watch. I could say, Alexa, open photos. notice I haven't touched my tablet, going into my photos, going into my video, going into the web browser. That's actually that's my little guy. That is a Max. You can pinch, you can zoom. You've got a great big 1080p screen, so it's super duper simple to do, and you have such beautiful, beautiful resolution on it. Another thing that's different that's built into this tablet. Oops, I think I'm finished with my pictures there. Another thing that's different is help. So I can say, Alexa, open help. This tablet comes with basically a lifetime of help and support built into the tablet. One of the things I love is there's all these help videos. So there's like 13 different videos. We're just going to look for a minute at the very first one. It's called Navigating Your Fire. You guys can hear that okay, right?
Your home screen contains your search bar and an app screen.
So the tablet
Finger up and down to scroll between
actually talks you through, this is how you use it. And there are other videos. Let me just read you some of the other titles
Aaron,
to some of the other. Oh,
I'm
sorry,
so
Shannon.
sorry to interrupt, but I don't.
Not at all.
Jane has been kind enough to call us from Pennsylvania, and I want to make sure that we had time to chat. Hey, Jane, you're live at HSN. It's Shannon and Aaron. Welcome to the party. Hi, Jane.
Hi, I'm saying hello to both of you, and I love the way he's holding the G holder, and I love my tablet.
Jane, I'm with you. I love my tablet too. Can you tell everyone what you love about your Fire?
Well, my Fire is that I could just say to her, Alexa, put jw.org, and up it goes, and she'll remind me of me taking my medication and everything.
Jane,
and I love the way he's doing with the G holder, turning it from side to side and everything.
Oh, Jane, you're so cute. Are you like me? Part of the reason I love my Fire so much, it's almost like another friend. It's almost like having you feel like you're talking to her. You almost feel like you're talking to a person, right?
Yes, it is.
Well,
I got her to remind me to take my medication and everything, and she reminded me yesterday and this morning too.
Oh, well, Jane, you certainly are giving me some ideas. See, that's something I didn't even think of. And were you happy with the value? You get a lot of bang for the buck. It's a pretty good price for everything it does, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I've seen it somewhere else, and their price was different than yours, so I'd rather keep it where I'm at.
Absolutely. Well, Jane, we want to keep you where you're at, nice and safe, and please be blessed. Thank you so much for stopping by, Jane. All of our love to you. So thanks to Jane in Pennsylvania. Aaron, it's so interesting. Jane actually made me think of something, and because even when I say, I use my Fire when I stream, and it made me think, she said, she reminds me to take my medication. And, so things that we even fall through the cracks in our lives, unlike my other tablets. And, again, there's nothing wrong with that other lady on that other tablet, but I don't feel like I know her. When I have my Fire, when I have my whether it's my Echo, whether it's my Show, whether it's like Jane and she's reminding Jane to take her medication, and even little things like she's like, hope you had a good day, Shannon. I mean, she says my name. She's like, Shannon, you'll need an umbrella. You really do feel, especially because I live alone, I really don't feel like I live alone because I'm talking to her all day long. That's no joke. So that's also part of the added benefit. And Aaron, isn't it true? I think the reason for me, yes, that other tablet for about 6 times the price, 7 times the price, depending on which model you're going for. It's obviously excellent technology. But with me, when it comes to an easy user interface, I think Jane is probably like a lot of us. The easier something is, the more we'll use it. And would you say that's part of the reason that the Fire has been, on fire?
Yeah, I think one of the reasons, you and I have long called this America's Sweetheart tablet is because it's called the Fire operating system, uniquely enough. And the Fire operating system creates this really simple user interface. So you might see here, as I drag my finger across, I go from the For You section to the Home section, the Video section, the Book section, the Shopping section. Now, I can do that all with my finger, or, if you want to maybe read on this, or you want to watch a video, you can say, Alexa, open video. And to Jane's point earlier, she was talking about using this as a reminder for her medication. Yeah, I can say, Alexa, set alarm for 9:30 p.m.
Alarm set for 9:30 p.m.
So this is something that anyone can use that is just so simple. Something I'd love to show you. I know we're just about out of time. Shannon, we haven't shown everyone how this is Shannon-proof. And I think it's important that everyone knows that, don't you?
I do. Okay, talk about this video. I always say, good grief, if you know how the gorilla, they used to do the gorilla with the suitcases? Even the gorilla jumping up and down in this thing would not stand a chance.
Yeah, it is. So this is a tumble test. You just saw the tablet going through a commercial grade tumble test. Like Shannon said, it's, usually when you see some sort of toughness test, it's for luggage or it's for, athletic shoes or a soccer ball or something like the kitchen utensils or pots and pans. If you typically think I've got to be really careful with my consumer electronics, this is built out of higher grade polymers, higher grade plastics, higher grade materials all around. So it's, yeah, you saw it, and I'm going to show you that screen's not cracked. I did turn it off when I did that. Let me turn it back on. The screen is still a perfect 1080p, gorgeous, high-definition screen. Let me just put in a code there. It is a really, really tough cookie, and it's designed to be Shannon-proof, to be shatter-proof, to be child-friendly, et cetera.
It is. Hey, you can see the quantity sold. So almost 3,000 sold. Here's a little update. And Jared, I don't know if she flipped me out. See, now she's like, well, which way do you want? Make up your mind. But if you want the white, we have a little over 200, 250 of the white only, and then last 800 of that dusky blue. So I don't know if we can show the quantity left or not, but they're just a little over 1,000 left. And thank you, Jared. I'll make it brief because I don't want to be a rule breaker, right? Does anyone believe that? Anyone? Anyone? Nah.
Wait a minute, that's Shannon talking, right?
Exactly, that's Shannon. Her mic's on. She's going to say whatever pops in her head. But remember, that quantity left does not take into consideration those of you who are ordering. 90-day return policy. And one quick thing about, now this is the color of the chassis. On the white, it has a white bezel. But if you're someone like me, and I didn't have time to go out there, I actually, Jared, I didn't tell you this, I have a limited edition Star Wars case for my Fire that I did get from Amazon. I'll tell you right now. So you could actually put a case over this if you're like, oh, I want it to look marble, or oh, I want it to have my kids' pictures, or oh, I want it to have Jedi Knights on here. I mean, mine has Jedi Knights. You're my Obi-Wan. You are. Does that make me Yoda? No, because Yoda would be smart. But not so much sense I make. I do kind of talk like him, especially when I get up. All right, I love you. Be safe. I
love you. Thank you for having me, you too. I'll see you soon.
All right, thank you, Aaron.
Bye,
all right, last 1,000 of that Fire, and it's so funny.